Finding out your partner has cheated is a gut punch like no other. For me, that gut punch came on a Tuesday. I remember the specific day because everything felt so normal, so mundane, right up until the moment my world shattered. I had come home early, planning a surprise dinner. Instead, the surprise was on me. I saw her car pull up, and she wasn't alone. I won't go into the details, but what I saw confirmed my deepest fears. Suspicion I'd been trying to bury for weeks was now a reality, staring me right in the face. My first reaction wasn't rage or tears. It was a profound, chilling silence. I just walked back inside, went upstairs, and sat on the edge of our bed. When she came in a few minutes later, beaming, asking about my day, I said nothing. I just looked at her. The smile on her face slowly faded as she realized something was wrong. "What's up?" she asked, her tone shifting from cheerful to cautious. I didn't answer. I couldn't. The words were stuck somewhere between my heart and my throat, tangled in a knot of betrayal. For the next few days, this silence became my shield. I went through the motions of our life together. I went to work. I ate meals at the same table. I slept in the same bed. But I didn't speak to her unless absolutely necessary, and even then, it was just one-word answers. Yes, no, fine. She, on the other hand, tried everything to break my silence. She tried being extra sweet, making my favorite meals, suggesting we watch a movie. She tried getting angry, yelling at me to just talk to her, to tell her what was wrong. She even tried acting like nothing had happened at all. I think in her mind, my silence was a sign that I was processing, that I was hurt but would eventually come around. She probably thought if she just gave me enough space, I'd forgive her. That we could sweep this under the rug, just like we had with smaller arguments in the past. She saw my silence as a phase, a storm that would pass. She couldn't have been more wrong. My silence wasn't a pause button. It was the sound of an ending. It was me detaching piece by piece from the life we had built. While she was waiting for me to talk, I was talking to others. I spoke to a lawyer. I spoke to a real estate agent. I spoke to my family, explaining what had happened and what I was about to do. Every conversation was another step out the door. My silence wasn't about punishing her. It was about protecting myself. It was me gathering my strength, making a plan, and preparing for a future without her in it. The quiet in our house wasn't the calm before the storm. It was the quiet of a chapter closing for good. The day the divorce papers were served, she was completely blindsided. She stared at the documents, then at me, her face a mask of disbelief. "I don't understand," she stammered. I thought you were just mad. Thought we would work through this, and that's when I finally broke my silence. You thought wrong? I said. My voice calm and steady. You thought my silence meant forgiveness? It didn't. It meant goodbye. Seeing the realization dawn on her face wasn't satisfying. It was just sad. Sad that she had misjudged me so completely, and sad that our story had to end this way. But some betrayals are too deep to be fixed with words, and sometimes silence is the only answer you need to give. Thanks for listening.